Hello guys, this video is based around chakra and jutsu and how it relates to real life and why I think it's possible, or we'll get to that later. Alright, so the first point I want to bring up is evolution, right? That's the first point. Um, the factor of evolution or evolution means that we evolve or we progress to a certain place or a certain state, like to make it easier for life, right? Or easier for life in certain surroundings, right? So with evolution, there are certain traits that you drop during evolution and certain traits you pick up due to evolution, like a bird who has to eat walnuts would have a thicker beak, or a goat that needs to defend itself against predators will grow big horns or grow bigger legs to run faster. Cheetahs have evolved to be flexible because of the type of prey they hunt, right? So with that being said, that's just a basic standard. Now with this, I'm saying human beings, we do not evolve to need to do certain stuff, things, so we won't have to do them, right? It won't be our primary interest in doing them, in doing so it won't matter as much to us. Point: we don't need to heat our bodies to produce fire, so we won't evolve with traits that allow us to do that. Point, right? Look, there's a species of shrimp, right? Pistol, called the pistol shrimp. They could, they have a hunting technique where they could emit such high frequency, such like they could emit, like, I would say, an attack or something to their prey, which heats up to about the surface of the sun, right? They have that technique because they need that technique for survival, right? They need that technique for survival. Electrical eels and animals who have electricity flowing through their bodies, they need that for survival. So over time, they have developed and adapted to their environment in needing so. So it just begs you to question what actually is fiction and what fact. Because if something is not needed, it won't be provided. If we needed to fly, we would have grown wings. And that's just the uh basis of my statement. I could go more in depth saying you have animals that could regenerate limbs. Like there's a species of salamander that can regenerate limbs, and there are fishes who can like spit water from their mouth at extreme speeds to catch prey and stuff. They have evolved needing those traits for their personal survival. So it's not a case whereas we cannot do something, but we don't need it, so we won't. So it kind of pushes the boundaries of facts versus fiction. It also comes back to the basic flight or fight response in human beings. Under extreme pressure, there's no telling what you could do to escape a certain situation, right? So with that being said, due to evolution, we no longer have a tail. We no longer have a fur. We're no longer as good of climbers. Most of our energies rely in brain power, right? We live in a very industrialized society, so most of everything we do relies on brain power. With that being said, it just pushes the boundaries fact versus fiction. I know it's based off anime concept and everything with chakra and jutsus and the crazy amount of stuff that is presented in that universe has different boundaries of physics and stuff. But I personally think it's possible. Also, I'll be speaking about affinities too briefly. Just saying, maybe if you lived somewhere where you needed to develop a certain affinity to a certain element, you would. I'm just saying, per se, uh, I'm just saying overall, I think that it is a possibility and that we could progress towards that direction, but we don't need to currently. So I don't think we will. So that's just a major finding of mine. So it just begs you to question what is actually fact and what's fiction.